hanging out, having a good time.
Tonight, it's not just lighting up on marijuana's unofficial holiday known as 420.
Spending 420 changing laws.
In the nation's capital, work is getting done as bipartisan lawmakers come together, trying to propel pot legalization forward.
If you told me that I would be speaking in this room on this topic, I would have told you that that's just not going to happen.
3, 2, 1.
Just over 10 years since Washington and Colorado first legalized recreational weed in 2012, now access to cannabis in 21 states and Washington, D.C. is fully legal. And in another 19 states, people can consume marijuana for medicinal purposes. Yet, even where it's legal, those states are still facing big challenges from the federal government.
When Congress is not acting on what 70% of Americans want, there's something wrong.
Marijuana is classified as a Schedule I drug. The DEA is still putting the plant in the same category as heroin and LSD. It's creating headaches for small dispensary owners who can't operate like other businesses. Most banks won't work with them, and they lack traditional tax exemptions.
Thank you very much.
Today on Capitol Hill, some progress on bills that would give legal marijuana businesses access to banking services.
We caught up with one of the most recognizable faces in marijuana advocacy, rubbing elbows with lawmakers here today. Actor Woody Harrelson.
No one has ever died from consumption of cannabis.
I've tried.
You can't overdose.
Harrelson co-owns a California dispensary and is blunt about the realities of the legal pot industry.
Well, we're getting taxed like crazy. Banking is not allowed to touch it, this industry.
He's also working to end the stigma.
Even if people don't want to smoke it, they don't necessarily want to see you go to jail.
But even as the movement advances, there have been setbacks. California, the largest weed market in the world, saw revenue drop for the first time last year, with some pointing out it's cheaper to buy black market weed that isn't taxed. And on the opposite coast, a different concern.
Only 2 stores have legit licenses for marijuana.
As unlicensed pot shops pop up block after block in New York, former Mayor Michael Bloomberg writing a scathing op-ed, arguing that lax enforcement is endangering the city's children. Still, we've come a long way from the war on drugs.
America's public enemy number 1 in the United States is drug abuse.
A new tune from some in the Republican Party.
We're behind the times here in Congress, and way behind the times.
Free at last!
It'll probably be a while before we see this in the halls of Congress, but we are closer to a joint effort.
You got both sides of the aisle here. Me, I'm an anarchist. You know, I'm purple. I don't know what, but I'm just happy to be here with these two who really care about this subject.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.